Hello Batman fans, comic collectors, figure collectors, and I say comic collectors, but I don't like the term comic collector. It's just not right. Comics are for reading and enjoying. You can collect variant covers, or you should, not can, should. That's what I believe. You should collect variant covers. It's a preference, my preference anyway. First appearances of your favourite characters, and just nice storylines, cool storylines that you like. But anyway, guys, to be more specific, graphic novel collectors. So this book, it's pretty much the story of Batman post the death of Jason Todd after he got the crowbar by the Joker. The Joker lured him in to meet his mother, who gave him up, I believe, when he was younger. Lured the Robin in, smacked him around the head a couple of times. Well, more. A couple times. He walloped him over the head a few times with a crowbar. And just as he's coming round from his days, well, he wasn't coming round from his days. One eye was up here, one eye was down there, and then eventually he saw the dynamite, and it was about to. The timer was going down, and that fuse was going to ignite, and it did, and he died. And people had enough of him because it was put to the vote, apparently. Do you want him to live or to die? And Jason Todd died. But don't fret, because they brought him back from the Lazarus pit. And via the Lazarus pit, they brought him back. And his thuggish ways are there to see. So much so, they put him in the Suicide Squad, where he got a chance to kill the Joker. And it was a blam. It was left as a cliffhanger. I don't know whether he did or he didn't. I still don't know. I read that book about 18 months ago, and I still don't know if he killed the Joker. I don't believe he did, because he won't kill off the Joker. I like to see main characters get killed off. But yeah, Batman Year 3, the deluxe edition. Must be the paper quality. Does feel quite nice, thick. I like the Deadpool one. It's got a wax smell to it. So nice and red. But look at this artwork. So 80s. So 70s, 80s Batman, that artwork. I absolutely love it. Looks like it's done with some pound shop crayons or something. I don't know. Where's the old Batmobile? Look at the grimace on Batman's face. Hey, he's recapping that he can save Jason Todd. Jason, no, Jason. There it is. There's the Batmobile. Would you look at that? Doesn't even have the cowl on the front. Where is the cowl? I'm used to the cowl. It's got the eyes. So I stated that this is how Batman copes with the death of Jason Todd, the second Robin. It would seem that Nightwing, who was the leader of the Teen Titans at the time, so I believe, who was the original first Robin, he's gone there to support Bruce Wayne, consolidate him through this tough time. But it would seem like it really details and delves into a lot of Nightwing's past. Death of his parents and what he's coping with. But look at that old Nightwing suit. That is so retro, 80s, 90s. I love it. You know, his suit now is more with the times. You know, he's on his own. But that suit, I like it. I've got the figure on the watch list. I expect to see it real soon. It's on the watch list. I want to pull the trigger. It's at a reasonable price. I mean, I don't think Nightwing's that popular, to be fair to myself. So I should be okay waiting. I've waited a bit of time. I want the DC versus Vampire version because he was the leader. Yeah, he is the leader. He's the leader of the vampires. That's a nice one to get. Right, let's get some more shots of the artwork panels in here. Treated to some Year 3 Batman here. I've not even read Year 1 and 2 yet. I've got a few old Batman books from the 80s and stuff, 70s, 80s, 90s, from the back issue bins. I've read some of the Chronicle ones. I believe it's the Chronicles, old Batman stories from like the 40s and what have you. Recently read No Man's Land, Nightfall, significant storylines, story arcs in the Batman world, Batman universe. Oh, I can't get enough of that. Nightwing suit and that Batmobile. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, from 2 understudies of Batman, on to another one. This is The Signal, Duke Thomas. He's got a couple of rock climbers there, some ice picks, not sure why. Never really read his story. But apparently he has a prominent role in the Dark Multiverse. Right there, that's him, look at that. That waistline has expanded, he's bloated out. A little bit of muscle. We call it stocky in the UK. So when a guy, you know, he likes to eat his takeaways, but he hits the gym as well, you know, he pumps the iron. They have like a fat, muscular look. That's Dukey Thomas right here. He's hench. He's stocky hench. And if that's not going to cut it with a Batman Who Laughs, because in the Dark Multiverse, the antagonist, the violator of worlds, the wickedness, the wicked man who creates all that wickedness with his weird little robbing creatures, is the Batman Who Laughs. So it's like a Batman in another universe. He's consumed the Joker gas or the Joker juice, and he's gone all psycho. So that's the Batman from the other year. He killed, so I believe I've read a little bit of it. That wasn't to this story arc. He wanted to kill a bunch of Bruce Waynes, and he did kill a few. In the Earth's Batman, in the Earth Bruce Waynes, he was dropping them from the multiverse. So there was dead Bruce Waynes knocking around. So he was killing them off because they was weak, apparently. Something like that, something along those lines. Yeah. But Dukey Thomas looks anything but weak there. Look at that! It's actually inspiring me to read The Signal now. Batman Duke Thomas. Look at him, ears, he can hear. The Batman Who Laughs, all the way in the other universe. With them ears. He's had a serious upgrade. Look at him there. He's like a little baby bat. To that. Baby bat to that. Look at that. Rolls off the tongue nicely. It's got a little rhyme to it. So yeah, I'm going to open up this. I'm going to read. That'll be a quick read, but a nice read. I'm a little disappointed that it's all about fucking... I'm swearing, Greg. Well, it's because I'm disappointed. I'm swearing because I'm disappointed. I'm a little disappointed. It's a little bit, well, centered around Nightwing's moping. It should be Batman moping. Maybe both of them are moping. So it's two people moping. And then they're going to go out and fight crime. So Batman's probably going to go a bit over the top like he usually does and pound somebody's face in. Yeah, we'll see how it goes, guys. But that's it. That's my new figure, £6. I've not read any of The Signal or Batman Duke Thomas. I've definitely not read that story. That character has a significant lead role in. But it was going for £6. A McFarlane figure for £6. They're typically 20 to 30. So I picked it up. So I'm selling some comic books. What I'm not near mint, some very fine. So like 80s books, 90s. I'm trying to get high grade from the 90s. So any what's very fine, especially from the 2000s, any in the very fine are getting sold. So I've got this just to keep, you know, the condition somewhat alluring. Because people collect very fine. I've just got so many comics now building over there. I've got to trim it down. I like to read graphic novels, collected editions, but there's certain books and certain series that I like that if they're in near mint, I'll start collecting them and picking them up. So yeah, time to bring the cash in and get rid of some very fine. Because if I've got graphic novels and certain storylines, I don't need very fine comic books of that, single issues, it just makes no sense. So I can use that money to fund more figures. And a Nightwing figure, of course. Oh yes, coming soon to an entertain this video at you. Right, sorry picking my nose on camera. See, I wasn't picking my nose, just tickly hair thing. Oh, I'm still nervous on these videos, right, guys? I'm new to this stuff, so I'm like, I get all nervous. Like, when I'm going about the camera and I'm pointing at other people, I'm like, all confident, like, yeah. I like I'm talking to myself. But when I see the camera and I know that I'm actually talking to people, yeah, there we go. Right, I hope you like the video, guys. A short will be coming of this and some other figures. I'm going to start doing some shorts about figures. Just no. Scale up and down, zoom out and in. Like that. That's what I'm going to do. Pan out and in. Ooh. Speaking of pan, Canadian steaks, anybody?